Okay, here's a fun fact, or just a fact. Did you know that Batman Mask of the Phantasm and this movie, Batman The Dark Knight Returns Part 1, they all have the same runtime, like 1 hour 16 minutes, both of them. How weird is that? And cool. Well, maybe not, but yeah. Let's watch the movie anyway.
Don't think it's working.
You son of a bitch. Are you trying to kill yourself?
I think so. I think he's trying to kill himself. And also, this is the first time I've seen Batman with a beard. That's wow. Wait.
And my finally joining you.
He knows who Batman is.
So long as most of it stays inside you.
Worried about me?
Let's just say I'm glad you survived.
Bruce Wayne walking in the street. That never really ends well sometimes, Because people obviously know he's a billionaire and the mugs will be after him because they want to have some money. So I don't know if this is gonna end well. See what I was talking about?
Aces, he sees us. Don't go all Billy, go around behind him. Slice and dice. Show him we're nasty. I don't know, man.
Am I right for thinking that I think that Alfred by now is long gone, even though I want him to be there? Oh, he's there. I thought he was gone because, Batman is older, so he probably will be dead, but no, 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 no. He's still alive.
Sleeping at night. Sir?
Just remembering a promise, Alfred.
Which was?
No.
It's the Joker, right? The Joker, yeah.
Don't be nervous, Harvey. Dr. Willing and I have done outstanding work on you,
Good,
inside
good.
and out.
Dr. Wolper,
The other one was the Joker, right?
I'm confident you're ready to face the world and say, hey, I'm okay.
and you.
Wayne was unavailable for comment.
Murder rates on the city's subways have reached an all-time high.
Kidnapping and murdering young children, a line even the mutants hadn't crossed until now. Despite
Oh, and now Batman is gonna get involved. When he involve children, great. He's back even because of that. Because children is like the line that he doesn't want these criminals to cross.
Tonight's presentation of Tyrone Power in The Mark of Zorro.
Come in here where it's warm, Mommy.
No, please!
Haven't you heard? I'm back now.
Talk soft and make me feel safe.
You don't wanna know? Be thankful and just leave. That's all you need to do.
Get your ass in the car. We're taking a ride.
Please, Silk.
I got my knife. Anything moves, I'll...
Now they're never gonna think that Batman is a meat after this.
Where'd you go? Down? Yeah. We're in for a show, kid.
Oh yeah, half of Nightmare. This time, you're in trouble. For real. With the police were like, yeah, it's like a normal Tuesday, but this time,
I'm going in. You don't want to do that. Kid,
Is it going in to help or to just experience it, just to watch?
Turk said he killed Batman.
Yeah, well, Turk says a lot of things.
It's been a while since he's done that. He needs to go to the gym now. Since he's big in business, go to the gym.
Oh, this is freaky. You never made noise before.
Talk.
Sure thing, Bats. But how's he supposed to get in touch with you?
He knows how to get in touch with him. If you tell him that doesn't want to talk, you know what to do.
Now I remember.
Reports are streaming in this morning of sightings of a bat-like creature throughout the city last night. You don't suppose...
Also has to be insured of protection.
You heard me, Merkel. Gum?
He was like, you want to go big out there?
Decide you're after. I have an old family recipe. It's slow and painful. You'd like it.
First in the dark. And when you are left alone, I guess there was some kind of chemicals in the
Nightmare should last about an hour.
yeah, there's something in those gases.
How do I stop it?
Stop it? It shouldn't be going!
No, he's running on top of it. That's how confident he is. Oh. Yeah, you can see him. He's real.
You and me both.
You agreed on that. You're like, okay, fine. I'm not gonna give you a motivational speech. I ain't Superman.
Purely physical terms. I think it's a symbolic resurgence of the common man's will to resist, a rebirth of the American soul.
But beating the heads that need beating, you know what I mean? I like to see them show up for my landlord next.
For your landlord, dude, come on.
We have to strive to reintegrate the disenfranchised into society, not revel in their punishment. We have to show patience. Excuse me? No, I'd never live in the city.
One moment, I've just been hit
You don't even understand how this works, then. So shut up.
and killed. Wait, I'm sorry, I read that wrong.
10 years old.
Macho cops. Just like Chicago. Remember Chicago?
Not really. I was tripping the whole time.
What are you thinking?
Instant pizza.
Chill, Spot. It's just a bat.
Get out of the way.
Get out of the way, then you start shooting. Well, now you shot him.
Should have got out of the way, Spot.
Back off or I'll kill him. Believe me, man, I'll do it.
I believe you. I thought he was gonna say I believe you. See, when you start messing with the kids, Batman gets involved. Oh, and he said I believed you, so I was right. What are you doing? Please don't do this. You don't even know how to fight and all that. Well, that was cool, but still. Well, you're welcome. didn't even stop. He knew that he was gonna do that.
For speeches.
Not talking speeches, man. Talking war. The dump in 1 hour, so get in.
Okay, okay.
For an order. Kids today, no respect.
The way that he's actually smiling during this is kind of weird. Like he's enjoying this. Like, oh, I've missed this in a while. Where did you train, kid? Where did you train? Because I would like to know wherever you trained how to do that. I don't remember that kid training, but well, you can all see that she is amazing. You see the chivalry. I saw that one coming. You know, after watching what I'm seeing right now, I didn't even think about it, but after seeing it, I wonder why the people complain about Batman using guns, especially in the DCEU, or what used to be the DCEU. Well, in the animated movies, he keeps on doing it. And also, you know, that movie was also inspired by The Dark Knight, so you need to understand that. Oh, the rubber bullets, that's why. That's why people like it.
All this metal, and you don't even use it to kill.
I feel like Batman's gonna lose this one, then that kid is gonna come and help you. Bane move. Oh, I thought you were gonna see the Bane move, you know, break his back. You know that.
Revive. No, wake up!
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way.
Come on!
Good girl, thank you. Now run along home.
I said run along home.
What's your name?
Carrie. Carrie Kelly.
I don't remember that name from the comics or any.
My...
Yeah, no.
Are delirious. You should stay quiet from now on. We're moments from the hospital.
No, Alfred, no hospital. The cave.
But, sir...
The cave. And Robin comes with us.
Batman always recruiting children in his world of dangerous. Yeah, typical Batman.
The mutant leader to negotiate a settlement.
What do you think, Trish? Has the mayor gone nuts?
Not at all, Ted. I expect the mayor's credibility rating to go through the roof, especially if he's successful in the mutant negotiation.
All this and the brains too. What does that mean?
A woman
Like,
as the next...
What all this is she talking about?
A whole new mayor. Public perception-wise, that is.
See, after this, even if I was gonna get arrested, I would take
His cell.
I would take my gun and shoot him in the head.
Itself for attack. Deputy Mayor, Mayor Stevenson had this to say.
If there are any members of the mutant organization listening, I urge you. Stray from my instructions at all, and you're fired.
Oh, did he just shave their head? Or this was all just,
Man, he nasty.
part of it.
Toss Spike right through that sign.
Yeah, I figured that real cool, Rob. Leader peg Batman.
Leader say that, but leader in a cell, Don.
Leader don't ship out no cell.
Like that. Until I realized it was too big for me to judge. He was too big.
I still don't see what that has to do with Batman.
There's nothing to do with the Batman.
You will.
Well, it was about Batman, but
Where to?
Take the cycle back to the cave. You're done for tonight.
How do you know it worked?
I came to say goodbye.
him to say goodbye, then he's already leaving. Like, that's him saying goodbye. He wants to embarrass him in front of him by defeating him in front of his gang.
Old man, you're slow.
True, but we're all slow and we're just the right kind of cut above the eyes. The kind that bleeds.
It's gonna make it hard for him to
You see, Don? Batman nasty. Shh. Leader's bargain.
Leader Billy Berserk, Rob. He pegged Batman, you see. Shh.
Do you want to see the fight or read the fight? There's no need of like. How much I wish I could fight like Batman. But in my dreams I can for sure.
You won't be moving that arm for a while.
See, you have to fight smart.
He dusted. Batman dusted. Batman don't shiv. You see.
So they're betting already.
You finished, old man.
You don't get it.
Obviously, after seeing your leader in this kind of pain, you'll be like, yeah, I'm done. I'm never gonna take on Batman. You know what? I don't wanna be part of this gang anymore. See, Batman, don't shiver. Retiring after a victory. Always nice. Nice departure.
Instances of Batman-inspired vigilantism are on the rise. Regular people fighting to take back their neighborhoods.
How are you feeling, sir?
Good, Alfred. Very good.
My block. The guy was mugging a lady in front of my shop.
Like it was yesterday.
Exactly as I warned. The Batman has
Yeah, he is that guy again.
these so-called sons of Batman with an insidious excuse for the most...
Oh, Joker. Joker's like, Batman is back. Batman is back. Oh, yes.
Things go the way the rest of us do.
The sons of Batman do not make speeches. We act. Gotham City belongs to the Batman.
Batman. Batman.
Darling.
Welcome back. God damn, I can't even wait to watch the second part. Well, I certainly did enjoy this movie. I think that's no surprise. Like seriously, I really did like this movie. And the soundtrack at the end was like, yeah, and it just helped beating up that moment, especially the Joker moment was it, Batman, darling, you're back. Now I'm back too. Well, I didn't say all that, but he said Batman, darling, and all that. And I can't even wait to watch the second part. And this is part one, so part two. And I'm expecting part two to be something even wilder because considering what Joker does, it's always going to be wilder. Now, before I talk about something else, let's just talk about the Joker and Batman. Majority of the movies, it's always Batman and the Joker, which I think sometimes it always ruins that mysterious part of Batman having more villains and all that. But you seeing a movie that Joker isn't in the movie, it's also weird, but at the same time it's kind of refreshing. With this movie was it was not Joker, it was not Bane. And Bane, we don't really see much of Bane, to be honest. Maybe I haven't watched enough Batman animated movies. You need to recommend more of these, especially the good ones. I can't really choose. But this one I know it was like The Dark Knight, so I have to watch it. And yeah, so it was Bane. The other one, Ash. So yeah, they are a little bit. And speaking of Ash, I do believe there's a movie with Batman and Ash. I don't know if the movies are connected, because if their movies are connected, then I would have to believe that the Batman in the Ash movie is happened before this one, so that kind of makes sense. Especially that we do kind of see him in this movie a little bit. So yeah, that was I'll check out the movie. I'll do check out the movie. Otherwise, if it's just connected, then I've already ruined, the watching order of how I was supposed to watch these animated movies. I was just like, I need to watch some Batman movie, and I just chose this one because, The Dark Knight, that really just sold it to me. Like, this is The Dark Knight. I have to watch it, And they also have The Dark Knight remove, like, the Christian Bale, and that was good. So I was expecting kind of treatment, and I was right. This movie is actually good. So I think I made the right decision. But you guys just have to recommend more of these movies. That would be really helpful, especially if you could do like the watching order. But yeah, speaking of the movie, majority of these the villains that we see in this movie. There was only one actually, one leader. I have never heard of him. The Mutants gang. And that's because I've never really read any Batman comics, so that's one of the reasons. I'm pretty sure that Batman has more than the villains I know. The ones I know are usually the popular ones, but then again, there's Clark Rock that we haven't really seen him. I haven't seen him in an animated movie as much of the main villain. So I don't know why, but maybe it's mostly about them choosing who's more popular and who's capable of just holding on with Batman and or making a plan and all that. Maybe that's how they decide which villain they're gonna use, So, and also the Robin that they kind of used in this movie, I've never seen or heard of him. There are a lot of Robins, and so that's the reason. But I usually know about Dick Grayson. Then the one who died, I already forgotten his name. Jason, I think, yeah, Jason Todd. And there's somebody else. They're like 4 or 5 the Batman that I know, But as for this one, I've never really heard of it. Like, seriously, I've never heard of it. But this animate is kind of, introduced here. And she was already quick on her feet. Maybe she'd do some ballerina or some kind of dancing movies that require stretching and all that. So it was kind of easy for her to jump around and do that. Which is, to be honest, if you really want to fight like Batman or do any of those kind of, we need to know how to do those kind of moves. Like, you need to jump high, spin, and all those movies. You just need to train high. So yeah, I don't know how she was capable of doing that, and I don't know who trained her or whatever. But she is truly amazing, considering that she hasn't really trained or hasn't been trained when it comes to the whole martial arts kind of stuff. And the whole Batman saying that your training starts next week, I do believe. That means we're gonna see in the next movie And the next movie, I don't know, but I just have a feeling that Batman might die or not. It's like 50%. But then again, it's the Joker. The Joker doesn't really want to kill Batman. He just loves to torture people in front of him. That's all he wants, And because of Batman, coming in to play, the Joker was like, it's my time not to try, to come back to the game too. So that was cool setup, and we know that Robin is gonna get involved or something. Maybe Joker will try to do the same thing that he did to Jason Todd and kill him, and kill the Robin, the new Robin. We'll see how that plays out. So I feel like they're kind of setting up the next movie. They can't really predict how the story is gonna go or what is gonna happen in the next movie. I mean, that's part of a good thing also, but I know that the Joker is gonna be in there. They've said that a lot of times in this reveal. So yeah, the mutant gang, the mutants gang, was something refreshing, especially for me. I think for everybody, considering that we don't really see any kind of villain fighting Batman other than the three, major villains from his gallery of villains. So it was kind of a refreshing to see another person else we don't know, trying to take over the city. Now it does look like Bane, especially the muscle build, except for the face, those kind of shark teeth and all that. So that's the only difference. Even when he kind of raised the Batman in the air, I was like, oh my god, I think he knows about Bane and Batman. The fighting and the Batman kind of, get his back broken by Bane. So I think he's gonna try to do the same thing here. But he just threw him away. I feel like the animators did it by, they did it on purpose so that we could actually feel like that is something that is gonna happen. But then the last minute they were like, yeah, psych, we're not gonna do that. Yeah, this is not exactly what is gonna happen. It is not Bane, so that this movie is only for Bane. Nobody else is gonna do that. So I feel like they did that by purpose. But either way, it's still fine. Also, Batman kind of choosing to fight in that fight during the first time. Yeah, it was something that we all know that he was gonna lose. He didn't really lose as much, but we know that he wasn't really gonna win. Consider that first of all, it was like in the middle of the movie. There's no way they're gonna defeat the main villain in the middle of the movie. Like movies always tend to we fight our main character fight the villains, then he lost or she lose. Then at the end of the movie, that's when they actually win. It's always something like that. So I expected the Batman to lose there, and well, if it wasn't for Robin distracting the killer, I would just the leader gang. We might have a different outcome, but that was never gonna happen because this is part one. Therefore, there was no way they were gonna kill the Batman in the first movie. What about in the second movie? How was he gonna be in the second movie? He's dead in the first movie. And I think that's one of the reasons when you put a title in your movie and says this is part one, people already know that they don't expect their villain, their main character to die or something shocking to happen to them. Well, maybe something shocking will happen to them. But as for death, that's something that is never gonna happen because obviously they have to be in the second movie. So I know that by starting watching this, Batman was gonna die, which to be honest, I'm not really mad about it. I'm just saying, it's not something that somebody can be mad. Like we would want to see their characters or their main characters die. We are rooting for them. We want them to succeed in whatever battle they're in. So seeing them succeed is exactly what we want. So seeing them dying isn't exactly something that we can be happy about or expect from a movie when especially it's their movie. Like I think there are few movies that will with their main characters for the sole purpose of like, oh, I bet you didn't see that coming. But at the end of the day, majority of those movies have been forgotten. I can't even remember one. I mean, I think there is a movie or two movies out there or more that have done that. But at the same time, majority of the time, they usually done that when the hero is already defeated the villain, but not the other way around. Like the villain gets to live on and the hero, dies. Like, okay, so what was the purpose of the movie, so that we take us on a journey of this character, so that you can just kill him at the end. Like, what was all that about? So I do get it. There's no way that majority of these movies are gonna kill their main characters. So yeah, anyway, guys, that was my review to the Batman. Batman, The Dark Knight Returns Part 1. And I hope you like my reaction. And with that being said, make sure that you do leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what were your thoughts about this movie. Was this underwhelming, or was it decent, good, bad? Let's comment down below. And I think it was, I wouldn't say amazing, but it was an enjoyable watch, like an average 7 out of 7.5 out of 10, or maybe 8, but I think 7 out of 5, 7.5 out of 10 is a decent indeed. I think that's right, Yeah, it's an enjoyable movie, and I can't wait to watch the next movie. So that being said, I'll see you in the next movie. Goodbye.